Joining us now via Skype is Michael Dozier. He's a reporter with Examiner.com, also a spokesman for TeaParty.org. Michael, thanks for joining us. We've got a big question, big problem down on the border, the southern border of the United States. What's the security risk that you're seeing?
Well, it's a homeland security nightmare that's going on right now. There are a lot of people coming across our borders, and we really don't know who they are. But a lot of the remnants that they're leaving gives us the clue of where they're coming from. There are a lot of prayer rugs that we're finding, a lot of even some documents left by Pakistanis, Iranians, people from Iraq. So these are some of the concerns that we have that are coming right now into our border.
So these aren't just Central Americans, poor kids seeking better opportunities. Are you saying there's a possibility we have some terrorists coming in?
I'm saying that there are some terrorists coming in. If you listen to the testimony by Robert Mueller, then FBI director, he testified in front of Congress that there are several Al-Qaeda type operatives coming into our border. And he said that they were learning Spanish. They were changing their surname into Hispanic names. They were dressing as Hispanics, and they were coming into our border speaking Spanish.
Now, we've seen some drug tunnels that have been discovered. What about the potential of Hamas-like tunnels that Israel discovered in Gaza on our southern border? Is that a possibility as well, Michael?
We've had many reports of tunnels. In fact, I want to read you something that a Muslim cleric wrote recently. His name is Abdullah al-Nafsi. He wrote that the terrorists no longer need planning or airplanes. All they need is to come through our border, through the tunnels, into the United States with a briefcase full of anthrax that will kill millions of Americans.
And I'm sure some people will say, well, you've got the Rio Grande River there. You won't have tunnels. You won't see tunnels like Israel saw in Gaza. But you're saying it's a strong possibility.
Yes. In fact, Patrick Toole, who was part of the Border Patrol, he testified also in Congress that Hamas was coming into the borders, and they found propaganda from Hamas who were coming into the border. There are several on the border states. There are several farms that have reported people coming through tunnels near their property.
And there are some specifics. Tell us about the 6 so-called special interest aliens that were captured by Border Patrol.
They were speaking Spanish, but they found information on them from Iran, Pakistan, and a couple of other Middle Eastern countries. They had Iraqi dinars on them, and they also had prayer rugs with them. So, and the government had them on the terrorist watch list already.
The House of Representatives late last week on Friday passed a bill, an immigration and border security bill, that looks like it's dead now. Did the Tea Party support that?
We need to be able to fund the Border Patrol. That's what we need to be able to fund. We also need to be able to protect the borders. That bill didn't do that fully, but it took steps to do that. So that's a start. Unfortunately, the Obama administration, what they're looking for is they're looking to house, transport, feed, and place these kids that are crossing our border. We're not looking to do that. We're looking to return them back to where they came from. So our effort is to stop amnesty. That's the first thing. Stop amnesty and enforce the laws that are already on the books. If we do that and we demand that Mexico takes care of their border and stops these people from coming through their southern border into our border, then our immigration problem, it won't be fixed, but it will be in a better place.
But it doesn't seem like there's any political will now, when you have a divided Congress, to do anything before this fall election. Will anything happen this year?
No. I doubt it will happen unless the president goes through with his threat of doing another executive order.
Nice. Thank you, Michael Dozier, teaparty.org, for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.